Good afternoon, students. Today I am going to discuss about the linked list, which is a first type of data structure. Linked list is a linear data structure which contains some nodes. The concept is this is a linear data structure which contains some set of nodes. Each node has two parts, data part and link part. Okay, the you can see the arrows. The first part, starting the beginning arrow, is the pointer which is showing or it is indicating the current node, and the arrow which is coming out from the end of the next of the node, that is indicating the connection with the next node. Okay, so this is the basic concept of linked list. Now I'm going to discuss the structure. This is the linear linked list. You can see this is the structure of the linear linked list. There are number of links and number of nodes are there. There are basically 4 nodes. Each node has its data value 50, 10, 20, 30. These all are the data value, and 2000, 3000, 4000 and null. These are the value of link part. What is this? What are the values actually indicating? The values are indicating the address of next node. 2000 is the address of next node, that is the second node address. That means the first node's link part will hold the address of next node. The second node's link part will hold the address of third node, and third node's link will hold the address of the last node. Then what is null? The null means it is signifying or it signifies there is no more nodes after this node. When we will get the null value in our link part, you have to understand there is no more nodes. The linked list will end over there. Okay, the P is indicating the starting node, whereas the last node address null will indicate this is the last node. The P pointer will move from first to last using some loop. In every loop iteration, we will create this one by one node. In first iteration, first node will be created. In second iteration, the second node will be created, and for the last node, when we will get the iteration will be ended up when we will get the null value. Okay, so this is the basic structure of linked list. Now I'm going to discuss about the types of linked list. There are basically 3 types of linked list. First one is linear linked list, second one is double linked list, and third one is our circular linked list. Let's go and see what is the concept of these 3 types of linked list. See, this is our linear linked list, which is the default. By default, linked list is a linear linked list where each node has 2 parts. First one is our data value and second one is our address value. Okay, so address value, we know address part will hold the address of the next node, and the last node will always hold the address of the null. Actually, there is no more node to indicate. That's why it will hold null as address part. Now I am going to discuss about next type of the linked list, that is circular linked list. See, this is our circular linked list. What is the concept of the circular linked list? In case of circular linked list, everything is similar as linear linked list, but the difference is the last node will be revert back to the first node. That means the last node will indicate, or the last node will be pointed to the first node. the last node address part or the link part will hold the address of the first node. The first node will hold the address of the second node will hold the address of the last node or next node, but the last node will hold the address of the first node. So there is no place for null, as there is no place for end of the nodes. The nodes will be continued. Okay, the first, second, third, and again third will indicate the first, again first to second, second to third. This way it will continue. The last node is node's address is 3000, and second node's address is 2000, and the first node address is 1000. That's why last node's link part address is 1000. Now I am going to discuss about the last types of the linked list, that is our double linked list. Double linked list basically has three parts. Each node has three parts. First part is the link part, last part is also the link part, but the middle part is the value part of that particular node. So what this two link part will do? Basically, the first part or the first link part will hold the address of the previous node, and the last part of the node will hold the address of the last node or the next nodes of that current node. Now P is indicating the first node. Now I am thinking about the first node, that is P is indicating the first node. So the first part address part will hold the null value. Why? Because this is the beginning. This is the beginning of the linked list. There is no more nodes before this, so the null value. But the third part address part will hold 2000 because there is existence of the next node of the first node, that is second node, and the address of the second node is 2000. That's why first node last part will hold the address 2000. In second node, the first part will hold the 1000 because first node is the previous node for the second node, and the last node is the next node for the second node. So that's why first part of the link part will hold the address 1000, and the last part or the third part, we can say, that is the address part for the next node of the current node. So 3000 is the address of the last node. That's why the last part will hold the address 3000. In case of last node, the previous node will be 2000 because there is a existence of as an existence of the previous node, but there is no existence for the last node's next node. That means last node is the end of the linked list. There is no more node after this node. That's why third part, that is the part which hold the address of the next node, that will be null. So in case of double linked list, the first node's first part will be null and last node last part will be null, because in case of the beginning node there will be no more address part, and in case of last node there is no more address part because there is no more lists or there is no more connections, there is no more nodes are present over there. So this is the basic concept of the types of linked list. Okay. Next class I will discuss about the implementations or creation of three types of linked list. Thank you.